16. Genna leaned forward, her right elbow resting on the conference table, listening intently as Stephen West, the investigating officer from Zanesville, Ohio, carefully reviewed the sequence of events that led to the realization that Terry Lee Akins, wife of Edward and new mother of Edward Jr., had vanished the very day after the press conference had aired. The special significance of Mrs. Akins' disappearance was not lost on the group gathered before Detective West. Hers was the only one of the disappearances for which the point of abduction may have been identified. The detective played back the 911 tape of Ed Akins' frantic phone call when it had become apparent to him that something dire had happened to his wife. "Sir," the 911 operator said patiently, "if you'll just calm down." "I can't calm down. My wife isn't here. She should be here, and the baby. She'd never go off and leave the baby in the crib like that." "Maybe she's at a neighbor's. Have you called?" "I've called everyone. You don't understand. She isn't anywhere." The officer clicked off the tape. And he was right. She wasn't anywhere. Of course, in a case like this, with no sign of a break-in, no evidence of foul play, the first person you look to is the husband. But he'd been in his classroom since at least 7:30 that morning. He's a high school history teacher and had been seen by almost every one of his colleagues and a goodly portion of the student body. Every minute of his day was well documented, and it was clear that the baby had been tended to. The diaper wasn't overly soiled. The baby appeared well-fed, though he was red-faced and wailing when his father arrived home just around 4. Mr. Akins had spoken with his wife around 1:15. She'd been having a normal day, a little laundry in the morning, a leisurely chat with her sister while she ate her lunch and fed the baby a bottle before putting him down for his afternoon nap. The sister says she called back a little before 2 and left a message on the answering machine when Terry Lee didn't pick up. It appears that she never did hear that last message. So something happened in the middle of that routine day that turned the blissful life of this young family into a nightmare. While he paused to take a sip of water from the tumbler in front of him, Genna studied his eyes and found them weary. It was obvious to her that this case weighed heavily on his mind.